First thing first, gotta thank Jesus. Second thing second. I wonder what this is about. Dashcam released in disturbing pursuit.
He's where? He's tucked underneath here.
On June 29th, 2023, Lakewood officers in Washington located a stolen Kia in the early hours of the morning. The Kia was tied to an armed robbery from just hours earlier, where multiple teens had robbed a 7-Eleven, and one can be seen on camera attempting to fire the gun at a customer before it appears to jam. When officers finally found the Kia, they initiated a pursuit that set off a tragic chain of events, consequences that officers, families, and an entire community are still dealing with today.
Start fire priority. They just got hit by a semi.
Yo! What? They live?
160, I'm with them.
Stop right there! Stop! Stop! On the ground. Get on the ground. Okay, I understand. We're getting fire here. Okay, get on the ground.
I'm on the ground. I have no good rest.
8600. We have one male prone down. He's saying there's more in the car.
Don't move.
150, we have the driver prone down. Looks like is in the front passenger seat. I can't tell if there's anybody in the back. 163, can you have state respond to? I'm pretty sure the semi driver's trapped. Here, watch him. Are you the driver?
Hey, I'm gonna get my rifle just so we have something a little better.
This will probably stop rounds. Hey, stop talking. I don't know. You're the one driving like that. Hey, passenger, don't move.
Just stay right there. We're getting help for your friend, okay? Is that? Okay. Okay.
Hey, quit moving around in there.
You have any guns on you? Okay. Is there any in the car?
No, I swear to God.
Okay. He's where?
Underneath the stanchion, so we're underneath. So if somebody goes down and comes back, he's tucked underneath here.
Okay.
Officers now learn the semi-truck driver isn't in the cab. He's down below the I-5 overpass and in urgent need of help. Additional units race toward the scene.
Clear right.
171 states advising that the semi-truck driver has been ejected and he's underneath on the I-5, underneath the Freedom Bridge.
I'm saying it now. It'll be a miracle if that dude lived. He got ejected and fell probably like 3-4 stories. It's over.
We're waiting for more units and we'll get it taken care of, okay?
I'm gonna push up. He's moving around.
Okay. I'm with you. You stay there, don't move, okay?
Stop fishtailing. Keep an eye on him. I'm gonna detain him.
You want to cuff him? Yeah, I got cover.
Don't move.
I'm sorry.
Put your hand behind your back.
I'm with you, Cole. We got one in the passenger. I'm just holding cover while he cuffs him up.
What's that?
I'm just holding cover while he cuffs him up.
W cops, I'm not gonna lie. Like, to me, they are being a little bit too nice. Like, this dude had nothing to do with them robbing a store or whatever, and he's probably dead. And they're being very nice to these dudes, and they do not deserve it at all.
Got officers heading down I-5 to get that driver.
Hey, how many people were in the car? Okay. Okay. Nobody else got ejected?
I don't know. Who else was in the car besides this dude?
That's not my fault. No weapon. I swear to God.
Stay in the vehicle!
There's no weapon, please. I swear. Please, bro.
You guys are robbery suspects. We don't trust you.
I'm sorry.
You ready?
Yeah, there's one in the passenger seat here. I don't know if there's anybody else in the back. I'm with you. Here,
Get your hands up. Go hands on.
Yeah.
Get out of the car.
Step out. Get out of the car. Get out of the car now. On the ground. On the ground. On the ground. On the ground. Get your hand. Get your hand out. Get your hand out. Get your hand out.
I'm sorry, man. I know you don't care about it. There he is right there.
Okay, he is down on our side.
He's toast. He alive?
134, he is down on our side.
Lake 150, we have 2 in custody. Vehicle's clear.
What?
We have a pulse.
And what I do.
Yes.
On our side.
Lincoln Diesel. Lincoln Diesel.
What do we need?
Lincoln Diesel. Here, hold on.
For vehicle is on the ramp.
Well, I have a sheet. You want me to grab the sheet and we can move him?
Yeah, I got one right here.
Hey guys,
Okay.
we're gonna need to get him further away. Let's take him down that way because if it falls or explodes, we're gonna need to move him.
171. The driver for the semi may be underneath.
I don't see the driver.
Me either. I saw somebody walking around over here. I was focused on this. They got him.
I got it. Okay.
Yeah, they
Is the car made out of titanium? Like, I was expecting utter obliteration. The car ate a tank. Ate a semi-truck. Like, it has minimal damage. And this... How the hell does a Kia Forte do this to a semi carrying tons? Bro, this makes no sense. I'm being honest.
on this.
This makes 0 sense.
They got him.
I got it. Okay.
Yeah, they got him.
Oh, yeah. What else you got on you? Anything else? Huh? What do you mean you don't know?
Get him down there about 50 yards away. Well, hold on. Let's go together. All right, let's go.
Good right here.
Scissors.
Whose car is this?
That's my car.
That was me just trying to get through this stuff.
107. Everybody's in custody. We can cancel the beeper.
I probably didn't need to drive my car through that, but I wanted to get up there.
Hey! There's gas dripping.
Check.
Kayla! Flares? Actually, no, never mind, because of the diesel. Forget it.
I can lay him out that way.
You let me know when you want me to switch with you. Let's get him stripped down to check for other trauma.
Lakewood 10, we have some patrol en route with an AED.
So you had PC for the car for robbery? Okay. So, are we taking this car eventually for a search warrant to look for a gun?
Yes.
So we need to make sure we relay that to State Patrol.
Perfect.
What's the 411?
So this is the Tacoma robbery suspects. We saw the vehicle earlier this evening, so we've all been kind of like in the area because we know a few of them reside down here in the Tillicum neighborhood.
Okay.
And literally, Lakewood 150 just called it out and said that he found the vehicle. And then they came up through Tillicum, got onto Freedom Bridge, and then hit the semi.
So they hit the semi.
Yeah, they hit the semi. Lakewood 150 called it out over the radio. And they have the semi truck driver down below us right now, and they're doing CPR on him right now.
Somebody want to check with the ETA for fire?
Yeah.
Like 119, do you have ETA for fire?
We have medical aid rolling with these kids too.
I don't know. I think they're running priority for.
See if we can get another aid rig for these
Yeah.
kids.
Can we get another aid rig to the southbound on-ramp for both the juveniles in the car for medical aid?
Are both of them in your car?
He's in mine. The other one's in Sean.
Okay, have you ID'd him yet?
Nope.
Okay, I'll work on this one.
Fire's here. Anybody want to check?
Stay here and direct fire here. What's your name? Hey, what's your name? What's your name? Hello?
Make sure you have fire check you out too.
Mine was just because all this metal was
So
in
you
the
hit
roadway.
debris?
Yeah, I just hit the debris. I was just pushing past it. I just pushed by it like 10 miles per hour and it was heavier than I thought. But I saw him hop out, so I wanted to get up here.
Are we seeing any other kind of trauma?
No, nothing on his legs. We can't
Back of
really
his head
see.
was
He
clear?
was face down. The windshield was over his, or the windshield was over his head.
Hey, so fire's coming right now. I don't know if they're going to try to go around you or if they can fit right here. But we're doing chest compression.
Okay.
So earlier Tacoma did, and we spotted the vehicle early last night, and another unit spotted them, and they ended up hitting a semi. And the semi is hanging over, and there's diesel leaking, and he got ejected. So
The suspect driver got ejected, not the semi, right?
semi.
Semi got ejected?
Yeah, he was under here. He got ejected off the bridge.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used in court of law. Do you understand? Do you see these rights I've explained to you?
Yes.
Yeah? The driver of the semi was ejected into the freeway. He might be dead. Good job.
He came off the overpass and through it. He was ejected out of a semi, face down. There was fuel.
If I'm not tripping, isn't that involuntary manslaughter? Probably what, by vehicle or some stuff, something like that.
Leaking over there, so we put him on a carrier, brought him over here. He had a pulse. We've been doing CPR for about 8 minutes. Hey, Dana, here. Unzip it.
He had a pulse when we got here.
Hey, just so you guys know, there's expected to be signal 3 down here, so I would preserve everything that you can up there.
State Patrol's here and taking care of the bridge. Yes, Sergeant. They're advising that he's probably going to be DOA.
Thank you.
Yep.
We don't need any inspection of the bridge.
Yeah, 2 juveniles up here.
I have one in my car here, and then the other one's up in the next patrol car up.
Hey.
Do you speak English?
I can't hear. I can't hear. I can't hear.
Do you need me to check you out? Or you? Huh?
I can't hear.
I'm a firefighter. I don't care about anything else. I just want to know how you're doing physically. Are you hurt at all? Because you don't look great.
Ringing.
What's that?
Ringing.
Ringing in your ears? I want to know, are you dizzy, lightheaded? Do you have any pain in your neck or back? So, we got a medic. This guy is all for not asking questions, answering questions appropriately. So, we got, this guy needs to go. So, we're going to take you to the hospital, all right?
This is all we have for ID so far. 1, 2, 3.
Bring that girl.
It looked like he got ejected from the sleeping quarters. I wonder if the driver's still in there. He looked like
Did you just tell him that?
Yeah. He looked like he came out the sleeping quarters.
But the windshield's on him, though. The windshield was on top of him.
Oh, okay.
Is what they said. But they do need to clear that.
Hang on, son. Hang on.
I can't get in. It's locked.
Yeah, there's nobody in there, dude.
Well, it's a sleeper.
Careful.
I don't see anyone else.
Lincoln 171, the semi-truck is clear. It's a sleeper cab. Did they check out this kid? They're transporting him. This sucks. Yeah, it ain't good.
Are you up to date then? What's going on?
He said a robbery suspect hit a semi. They're listening, so it looks like the semi is on the bridge and the driver's probably dead. CPR in progress.
Yeah, basically, yeah. It looks like I haven't been up top yet because they said he was underneath the bridge, Frida Bridge. So he basically got ejected. It looks like out somewhere to windshield or to side cab, and face down. The windshield was on top of him. We moved him because fuel was leaking on top of us, and so we put him on a carrier, took him further down under the bridge, started CPR, and fire is just transporting, it looks like right now, or they just left with him and Matt again, but yeah, he's been, we had a pulse, but we're doing CPR the whole time, and yeah, so.
You guys know him? I have no idea who he is. He looks high. Yeah, he had a bunch of weed in his pocket and was involved in an armed robbery earlier tonight. Yeah.
Well,
Listen,
who's this kid?
this is the passenger. Yeah, but who is he?
I think he's the third picture because he's got the same weird Crocs on.
Yeah, the different pants.
Yeah.
Those weird Crocs the officer mentions are actually a pair of Yeezys, the same shoes seen on one of the masked suspects during the 7-Eleven robbery just hours earlier.
It's a mix of oil and everything else.
Transmission fluid and blood and yep.
Alright. I was on the phone so I couldn't hear everything. Any updates? He went to Matt again, obviously. Alrighty. Let's just use the
So if the dude just said the thing was filled with blood, most likely the dude is obliterated. That's the only, they can't find the body. They don't know where the person is, and that the dude that fell out of the or was ejected was on the passenger side. So that mean the driver got obliterated, bro. He's atoms. He's neurons. Yeah, man.
ramp and we'll just go back. Sorry. Alright. There's a trooper.
Trooper Sergeant's there with us.
Was it your guys' call or who's 150? I don't even know.
That's Cole. Cole. Crater.
Okay, Cole. Okay.
Yeah.
And I was right behind him.
Yeah,
okay.
And then I got here after that.
Okay. Hey. A little bit of a crazy morning. The guy's been taken to Matt again from this truck. They were still doing CPR when he left and all that. So we moved his body down below. You okay?
Yes.
Okay. So we moved his body down below because he was face down, I guess, with the windshield on top of him and not breathing, but he had a pulse. And so we just, there was fuel leaking down on top of him. So we just used a carrier, took him, probably 3/4 of the way down here, came to CPR until fire got there. He doesn't, the only trauma we can see is there's a lot of blood. Every time we're doing compressions, there's a lot of blood coming out of his nose and whatnot. No response. He was starting to get colder though, but fire still scooped him and continued CPR. Yeah, so hopefully there'll be a change for the better. All right. So this was a Tacoma robbery?
Correct, yeah. So it was a stolen out of five. It was involved in a Tacoma robbery. We've been kind of sitting down in this area because we had intel that there's possibly some kids that live in Tillicum. I saw the car pass me off the freeway to get into Tillicum, and I got behind him. We lit it up right when it came onto the Freedom Bridge. Okay. And then this was the first turn they made when our lights were on.
Okay.
It just turned right in front of the semi.
You know the robbery initial, was it an armed robbery for the car or a business? Or?
It was an armed robbery for the business.
What kind of business was it?
7-Eleven.
Any updates on the driver here?
It sounded like they transported him.
They did. I just didn't know. They were still doing
so
CPR.
they must have had a pulse on the guy.
Yeah.
If they did that, because we don't transport.
We had a pulse before you guys arrived, and we started
so
CPR,
that would be why.
And then they took over, obviously. And then
because if it's a trauma and his heart's not beating, we don't transport it. So his heart must have been beating. So.
Okay.
The driver of the semi-truck, 57-year-old Bogdan Vetrov, an immigrant from Ukraine and a father of 7, did not survive. He was transported from the scene but was later pronounced dead. Both suspects in the stolen Kia were juveniles. Prosecutors charged the 15-year-old driver with vehicular homicide and unlawful possession of a stolen vehicle, and the 16-year-old passenger with taking a motor vehicle without permission. As for the initial robbery that started it all, no records indicate that any of the teens were formally charged for the robbery. Because they were minors, their names were never released. The driver ultimately received a juvenile sentence of up to 9 months, along with nearly a $50,000 restitution order. But things didn't end there. In the months that followed, Vetrov's family filed a wrongful death claim against the city of Lakewood. Their attorney argues the pursuit should never have been authorized under Washington law, and that officers violated both department policy and state restrictions on high-speed chases involving robbery suspects.
If officers had followed the rules and just applied common sense, this chase never happens.
Now, I'm all for blaming cops, you know what I'm saying? But what? Y'all trying to blame him for this? How? Cause that all falls back on this dude. Why? I'm confused. I'm genuinely lost. How's this his
Never
fault?
happened. Department policy and state restrictions.
Wrongful death alleging the involved officer failed to follow department policy and state law.
Restrictions on high-speed chases involving robbery suspects.
If officers had followed the rules and just applied common sense, this chase never happens.
How's this common sense? He was chasing him. How's that wrong? I've seen this many times. He wasn't doing nothing. He wasn't like aggressive. He wasn't even aggressively pursuing the dude. You know what I'm saying? Aggressively is when you on his coattails. You doing on son. It's not his fault. He can't direct where he about to go. How's that on him? How is that his fault? I don't see that at all. I'm being real with you. That's crazy. I never saw that before.
The lawsuit seeks $26 million. Lakewood officials have left no comment as the case moves forward.
That's crazy. What? And I'm all for blaming cops. I'm not the biggest fan of cops, but this time that's some bullshit, bro. That's bullshit. He didn't do anything. He was doing his job. I want to say he got a tip from the car they were in and chased him. How's that wrong? I don't know, but that's about it.